Jump back in, baby.
What's going on, Mother Trucker? Welcome to Vietnam.
What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Truck News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Just want to give you guys some updates. Sorry for the late post. I just arrived to Vietnam. For the people that don't know who I am, what I do, I'm actually American, but my bloodline is Vietnamese. So for those, I've actually never been here. So this is the first time for me. It'll be extremely interesting, and I'm here with family. And so, I'm sorry for this post being too short, but I wanted to give this update because I thought it was important. The other day, I made a update saying that the FMCSA was revoking 10 ELD devices, and if you use them, you will get put out of service. So you have 60 days to find one that works. You could go to the fmcsa.gov to find one that is legal. Right? What makes one legal? What doesn't? I guess that's up to the FMCSA, because they just gave an update and stated that one of the ones that was revoked is now back in business. So it's the CI logging devices. I'll put the list down below. So I guess this one, I don't know what they did, but it's back in business. Now, these 9 right here are still revoked. Okay, just letting you know. So these 9 are still revoked. This one, back in business for some reason. Question of the day for you guys. We had a Mutha Trucker. He's brand new, and he says, look, he didn't know anything about restrictions or not on your license, but if you don't test in a manual, you'll get a restriction on that, only be able to drive automatic. He truly believes, after talking to so many companies, that he doesn't even need to know how to drive a manual because none of the companies actually want him to. So he thinks that a manual is obsolete. I thought this raised a good question. So, Mutha Truckers, do you think that driving a manual is obsolete? My personal opinion might be a popular one, might not be. I think having restrictions on anything you do isn't a good thing. And so, if you can, always test in a manual, so you just have everything you need, because you never know when you need it. And do you really want to go back to school to try to get that restriction off your license? That's my personal opinion. But this driver doesn't think so. So comment down below on that. Recently, a Midwest conference summit that the FMCSA head Robin Hutchinson went to. And, she wants to know why there are so many semi-truck crashes. And she thinks there's a couple things. 1, lack of truck parking. 2, detention time. Are truck drivers stuck at shippers too long? And so, honestly, is she on the right path on this? Is this true? If truckers weren't forced to stay at shippers so long, would they have to make up time? Second, if they were paid better, would they feel less rushed? What do you think? Those are the questions that she believes are the main problems of why truck drivers get in crashes. This might not be a personal or this might not be a popular opinion, but I think just like how truck drivers have to go to CDL school and learn about trucks, anyone that gets a normal Class C license needs to learn how to drive and operate around semi-trucks, understand at least the basics of how long it takes a semi-truck to stop, and the more they would know about that, the more they could drive safer, because I don't think it's always trucks. I think it's cars as well. So that's my thing. Now, as far as the ELD, do you think that is a big problem? Are these, and truck parking, not being able to find truck parking, are these all routes to truck drivers crashing? But I thought it was very vague. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Why are trucks crashing so much? Is it detention pay? Is it compensation? Or is it detention? Is it compensation? What is it? Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Sometimes I think FMCSA is a hit and a miss. I truly do think that somewhere in there, they got to be trying to do the right thing. They just don't have the right people.